Why, hello there guys, AnxiousCynic back again. Something a little bit different, as you may notice today, doing kind of an impromptu video here in my car. Had to take the wife to an appointment and I was like, what am I gonna do while I'm waiting? So I decided I'd bring the camera and maybe try to get something done that's been on my mind a little bit lately. So anyway, it's kind of random. Not the usual type of content you see on the channel, I'm sure, but if you're interested in the channel and where things are going and whatnot, then I recommend you stick around and watch the whole video or something. So for those of you who were kind of wondering what the title means, just kind of wondering, probably not wondering a whole lot, but anyway, something that's been kind of growing, escalating more and more into a concern is, the time that I'm spending on the channel and what I'm getting back for that time. I know there are some people who complain about ads on the videos and whatnot, and unfortunately I can't help it. If I, had the financial security to just spend all this time doing this and not put ads on the video, I totally would. But unfortunately that's not the world we live in. Anyway, the point of this video is not really to say anything for sure. It's just I wanted to go ahead and give you guys kind of a heads up of where things are and whatnot. So if you've been following the channel for a little while, then you know that I recently, not too long ago, got married and things like that, and as time goes on, responsibilities add up and you gotta make money and do things and whatnot, and I've given this channel quite a long time, relatively speaking, I guess, to try and get somewhere where it's, I'm getting kind of more of a reimbursement for the time that I spend on it and whatnot. It has been growing, things have been, kind of slowly getting better. The only thing is, God, I can't hold this, my arm's getting tired. The main issue is that the progress has been a little bit too slow, and that's pretty much it. As you know, I did start the Box Spring Animations channel recently, and that's doing okay, but it's still going to be a little while before we know where that's headed. But basically, the main point I wanted to get across is, as it is, unless something starts booming soon, I don't really know how long I will be able to continue dedicating as much time as I have been to the channel and doing as much as I have with it. Like lately, I would say the content has slowed down a bit, just due to a few personal reasons and whatnot. Just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up of what's going on there. I don't really have any intention right now to quit or whatever. It's just I've got to start trying to earn more for what I'm doing in order to justify the amount of time that goes into it. A little fun fact here, and I'm not saying this, I know a lot of you are young and maybe you don't have a way to donate or anything like that, so I'm not really advocating it per se. I just wanted to give you a little bit of context. If most of the people, or a good portion of the people, if not all of the people who watch my channel regularly, based on the views that we're getting, if everyone gave like $1 a month, then that would probably be enough to help me to keep doing it and almost like full time. So that's pretty interesting to think about. I don't think that's gonna happen or anything like that. It's just that's pretty much how easy it would be. I don't know how many people who are on YouTube couldn't afford $1 a month. But that's kind of just an interesting little statistic there. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. I just want to give you guys kind of a heads up as to what's going on, and if things kind of go in that direction and where things slow down a lot more or whatever, then that's why. But if things pick up, then hopefully everything else will pick up too. And so as far as where the channel's going in the future, I don't really have any plans to stop doing Minimator tutorials. I'm pretty excited for the new update that's coming out, and I'm hoping to do more with that. I'm actually thinking about doing a new kind of beginner's guide series that is a little more thorough and hopefully a little more fast-paced and whatnot than my previous ones. And a number of comments that we've been getting recently seem to be coming from people who are kind of just getting into Minimator and whatnot, so I figured with a new version coming out, maybe it's about time to update the beginner's guide series or something. So we'll see how that goes. I know if I do that, there'll be comments of we already know Minimator, why are you making this video? But not everybody is a veteran of Minimator, and not everyone has been on the channel for a long time. So anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at. I still have a list of things that I need to make tutorials for that a lot of you have requested, whatnot, just haven't gotten to it yet. Kind of busy. and procrastinating, if I'm honest. But anyway, something different, kind of like this video, you might say, that I've been considering. I've wanted to do it for a long time. If you've been on the channel for a while or went back and watched some of my older videos, I've talked about how I wanted the channel to be a bit more than just gaming, or at this point just animation or just tutorials or whatever. I always wanted it, like, I started the channel as a means of helping me with social anxiety and issues that I had, try to overcome the fear I had of being on camera or recording my own voice. I used to hate the sound of my own voice and I couldn't stand recording it or like a video of myself or anything, so I wanted to do something that could potentially earn money, but it would also help me to overcome some of my limitations. And in doing so, what I wanted to do is use that experience and that ability, the platform, whatever, to maybe help other people with similar issues. So you may notice I have some old videos, talking videos, where I talk about anxiety or depression or issues in the world or society or whatever. So I've always had that on my mind and wanted to kind of bring that out in the channel more. But I just haven't really found the motivation or the proper way to do it. So I was sort of thinking recently maybe I can try to do some more of that, but maybe with your guys' help. I've noticed since we started the Discord and whatnot that there are some of the kids in the community are having issues at home, or they're talking about things going on in the world and whatnot. And I was thinking maybe if you guys were interested in my take on it or having a discussion through the YouTube channel in some way, you can tweet me on Twitter at AnxiousCynic, or you can leave comments here on YouTube. You know, maybe if you've got something going on in your life, or you're curious about my take on something out in the world, society, you know, things going on, whatever. Maybe you guys can ask me some questions, and that'll kind of give me a direction of like where to aim a video and what to talk about and how to address it, something like that. Because I feel like other things I've done before, it's kind of like I've just been thinking about it and I want to talk about it, and it takes me a while to build up the motivation to just like randomly decide to make a video and talk about something. So maybe if you guys are interested in my take on things, if you notice, you know, if you have a question about something going on in the world, like I said, or if you have something personal going on. I know a lot of people have seemed to mention bullying and whatnot, which is an unfortunate issue with society. But anything, if you just are curious about an alternative view, or you want to inspire discussion amongst the community or whatever, feel free to tweet me, to comment it, let me know what you're thinking, what's on your mind, anything you're interested in hearing what I have to say about. For some unknown reason, I don't know why you would, but if that were the case, then maybe we can do something with that and it'll be kind of interesting or something. I don't know. Maybe nothing will come of it. Maybe everything will. Only time will tell. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. That's all I can really think of right now that I want to tell you guys. We talked about future of the channel due to real life responsibilities and monies and whatnot. Talked about where the channel might be going in the future as far as tutorials go, sort of like the new update thing coming out, and possibly like some philosophical, analytical discussion stuff, some educational stuff, where we're all talking about things and helping each other in animation and in life, or something like that. Alright, I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. So yeah, that's the update. Thanks for watching if you've stuck it out, and yeah, I guess we'll see where things go. Anyway, as always, if you like this video, feel free to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. Share it with your friends and your family and your pets. My hand's getting tired again, or my arm, whatever you say. The camera's getting hot, so I probably should end the recording or something. Yeah, all those random facts in your face. So I'll leave it at that. I'm done. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. Hopefully we've got an interesting future ahead of us, but I guess only time will tell. Alright, I'm rambling again. That's why I need you guys to ask questions so I can answer them, because I'll just end up doing this rambling stuff. It'll probably happen anyway, but at least there'll be some hope that it won't just be left up to me to try and keep things on track. Alright, that's it guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see ya in the next video.